and subscribe in the next 6.9 seconds, or this will wake up in your bed. No, I'm not taking any chances. Sup nerds? Today we're back at it again with another Build-A-Boat tutorial, and today we're gonna be doing Among Us Imposter tutorial. Yo! Alright, so now before we get into the tutorial, here are the things that we're gonna need. So we're gonna need, obviously, the paint tool, the scale tool, as well as the screwdriver tool. So if you don't have those, purchase them in the shop. They should be right here, but since I already bought them, they're already blacked out. And yeah, they're pretty expensive too, so you might need to grind for them. And yeah, let's get straight into the tutorial. So this tutorial is gonna be a fairly easy tutorial. I think it will be our easiest out of all of them. Okay, so regarding the materials list, we're gonna need 1,000 metal. You see this ground block right here. We're gonna need 30 glass, 1 jet turbine and 1 plane seat, and 2 servos. So I believe if you go into the shop, you can buy the servos from here. So let's quickly do that. Even though I already have some, let's just do it for the tutorial. Okay, and next we are going to buy a plane set. So if we scroll over to, where is it? Right here. If you buy one of these, you get 1 plane seat and 3 jet turbines. There you go. Oh, and also, it gives you the glass needed as well, so you don't have to purchase glass if you don't have any. And then for the metal, you kind of just have to grind until you hit 1,000 metal. Supra put another of one of those 1,000 metal things. And yeah, I guess that will be it for the materials. Let's get straight into the tutorial. Ready? The first step we're going to do is we're going to place one of these. This is just a temporary block, and then we're going to place one of those. Now we can delete this. And after that, now you want to change your settings to match these ones right here. You want anchor block on, match rotation off, merge level red, move 1, and 90 rotate. That's all you need. Alright, so now the first step you want to do is you want to grab your scale tool, make sure the scale is set to 1, and follow what I do. So you scale this out by 2. And I'll scale this out by 1, 2, 3, 4. And make sure that your measurements, like, we will blow up the scale tool for on your guys' end, and just make sure that you're following along. So first thing you want to do is you want to place like this, out, this, do that. Make sure to pay attention to my scale over to the left. Super will blow it up in post. Okay, next you want to place a block right here, scale it down, scale it until the number in the middle says 7. There you go. So 7. Scale it like that. Now we're going to scale until this one hits 8. So the total measurement should be 4, 7, 8. Again, the numbers don't matter, just as long as you get those numbers in any order. Now, what you want to do is you want to place a brick here. Scale it inward. Or, nope. Try that again. Place a brick here. Scale it inward. Scale it until it's like that. Same thing on the other side. And oh, there we go. And so again, measurement should be 1, 7, 6, and now the final brick. Actually, it's on this side. And just like that, that's the bottom of the leg. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a block right here. This will be temporary, so I'm just gonna mark it in red for now. And now we're gonna make the same thing on this side. Okay, so go like that. Scale it until it's 6, 6 to 4. Now we can delete this. Again, same thing. So down, up, out. Oh, make sure everything lines up. There we go. And now we want to make that thing on this side now, so it's even. And there we go. Now we have the leg. So one final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly place a block right here. I'm going to change to 0.5 scale. I'm going to scale this all the way in. And I'm going to scale it 2 times up. And I'm going to scale it all the way back. Same thing on the other side. And yeah, now we got a little indent. And yeah, that's the legs. Okay, now let's move on to the body. Okay, so next, what we want to do is we want to place a block right here, and we want to place one right here, here, scale this, here, here, scale this, scale that as well, here. This, place, scale. Okay, actually don't scale these ones. Let's set those back. Next we want to place a brick like this, where it's like the corners are in each other right now. You want to just scale it down like so. Next we want to do right here. But make sure it's on this one right here, this block right here. I'm getting red. I'm gonna place it on that block. So we're gonna take this block and we're gonna scale it upward until the number in the middle, or wherever it is, depending on what direction you're building, says 14. So 2, 14, 4. Again, same on the other side, 2, 14, 4. We're gonna take this block that we placed earlier and also scale it until it says 12. Same on both sides. And now we are going to place a block here and right here. Scale this until it says 12 as well. Okay, and those blocks that we scaled down to 12, now we're gonna go to 13, so those ones right there. Okay, next we have brick, better angle so you guys can see, like so. Scale it inward, and we're gonna scale it backwards to keep it like intersecting and stuff. Yeah, leave that be. Now we're gonna place a brick right here, corners into each other. Scale this down, scale this back. Okay, so the next step you want to do is you want to grab that brick and scale it until it says 5. So 10, 5, 2. Remember, order does not matter. We are going to work on the back. So it's going to be pretty similar to the front. Place a brick right here, right there. Now we're going to scale this all the way up so that the back sort of starts looking like the front. Now we are going to place a brick right here and here. Scale it all the way up. Like that. Yeah. Alright. Next, we are going to place a brick right here and here. Now we're going to place a brick. That brick right there. Okay. Now we're going to work on the top because we can. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense like the order I'm doing it, but I'm just doing it in the order I found easiest. Okay. So yeah, place a brick right there. Make sure the measurements match up. 822. Right here, right here. Now we're gonna do the same on this side. Here, here. Connect them all together. Here, right there, and scale. All right, next is a brick here, 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 here. Okay, and next step is to place a brick here, scale, same on the front. Go. And for these side parts, I believe all you gotta do is place a brick right here and scale it. Same for the side. Bam, there we go. Our head is starting to take shape. Now, this is the easy part. All you gotta do is grab this brick. Let me say that again. Grab this brick. And place. Okay, head is done. Now we're gonna work on the face. We're gonna place a brick here and here, and just scale those in. And now we're gonna just create a giant brick which we can work off of. So all we gotta do is just scale this all the way down until, let's say, hit 10. So 8, 9, or no, 8, 10, 2. There you go. All right. Next, we're gonna start working with glass. So pay attention closely because I'm gonna be messing with the properties of the glass. Okay, so we're gonna place a brick here, and then we're gonna place a brick here. We're gonna delete this brick. Scale this until it is this length, 822. Now we're gonna go place a brick here. Just scale this downward and scale it like so. And place a brick right here. Then next, we're gonna place a brick in the center, scale it like so. And last but not least, these last two final bricks. And yeah, that's the visor. Okay, so now grab your screwdriver slash property tool and just do everything to 0 transparency, like so. Hey, Foxy, did you mess with something or no? Okay. All right, so a neat trick that you can do is if you hold your control key and then you select another brick, it selects both bricks, so it can make the whole process faster. Okay, so you can leave the visor uncolored, or if you want to, you can color it white. It's up to you. Okay, let's quickly build the cartoon outline. So change your scale to 0.5, like so, and place a brick right here, scale it inward. Now we're gonna go here, select the black all the way to the left, and just scale it until it reaches across. Make sure the measurements match up. 8, 0.5, and 0.5. Now over here, we're gonna do the same. I'm gonna scale this upward. So now this one is 0.5, 1, 0.5. Let's do the same on the other side. Okay, there you go. And we're gonna do that little outline there too. Same measurements. 0.5, 1.5, I believe. No, 1.5, 0.5. Okay, there you go. All right, just outline this. Just follow my measurements and you should be all good. Yeah, like that, just like the top. There you go. There you go. Okay. This is off. Right here, right here. Fill it all the way in. And you're done with the fronts. Now let's quickly finish off the back. Okay, so looking at his back, we are gonna place a brick right here. Change your scale back to 1. And scale that all the way down. Next, place a brick right here. Oh, nope, I placed it slightly off. Okay, and now scale it like so. All right, next, place a brick right here. Scale it inward and then outward. And then scale it all the way down. Next, what you wanna do is you wanna place a brick here, scale it inward, then back into the block, corners touching, so, and then scale it until it is this tall. I believe 882 are the measurements. Now place a brick right here, scale it inward and then down, scale it all the way down, scale it until the measurements are 824. Like so, everything should be connecting up together. Now place a brick on the corners of these. Scale it in, scale it into the block, scale, scale. Measurements are 284, same on to the other side. And there we go. The main body is done. And if you want the red value that we're using, I'm gonna quickly grab it. It is 188.88, I believe. Is that this one? Oh yeah, so this is the value this is the value we're using, 188 and then 88. If you want to type that in, go ahead. We're gonna quickly color everything and we'll be right back after that. Alright guys, so we finished coloring the imposter and now the final thing that we're gonna do is make the mechanics. So first thing you want to do is you want to change your scale tool to 0.1 scale. You have to type that in manually. Okay, now next, you want to find the big brick like this, these ones, and you want to scale it slightly down so you see this tiny little crack. We're going to do that for all the bricks. This one, this brick. Moving on. Yeah, okay, now with those tiny bricks, we are gonna make the legs move. Okay, so next, we're gonna do the servos. Okay, so now you wanna grab your servos. Okay, now rotate it until it is facing the door, the way I do it. So the way that you want it is have it be in this position, right here. and be like slightly offset, so only the gray part is connected. You see the gray, the dark gray is connected to that, and then the light gray is connected to the bottom of the leg. Same thing on the other side. We rotate it. There, we slightly offset it. So again, the gray part is only connected to these ones, these two bricks, not this brick. And the light gray again is connected to the metal. Okay. So the final thing that we can do is we can close this gap off. Okay, so place a block here, scale it, and connect, and color it, obviously. And the next thing you want to do is you want to grab this brick, that brick, this brick, and this brick. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and yeah. And now set all of those to collision off. So again, if you hold control, that allows you to select multiple ones. So the reason that we do that is that it allows the leg to bend. So also if I think we can walk through these now. Yeah. Ta-da! And then all you have to do now is you can place seat right here. Now you want to place a jet turbine just anywhere on the front. Turn that collision off and the transparency to 100% so it's invisible. Now the final thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a platform that he's going to stand on. So, again, we are going to grab our scale tool. Place a block in the direct center. Now, okay, do your scale tool, change it to 0.5 and do 0.5 on all four sides, like so. And now it's just a smaller square. Scale this all the way down. Now you want to place a brick on the very center, like so. Scale it slightly up. So now that you have this brick, change your scale to 10 manually, and now scale it outward on each side. So 1, 2, 3, all four sides. And I'm currently stuck. And yeah, now you're done. That's it. All you got to do is make these invisible. Okay, and also one final thing before this thing is fully done, you gotta grab your scale tool. And remember this pole, I'm gonna quickly make it visible. That pole, just scale it in by 0.1, like so, and now you can make it invisible again. And there you go. Now everything should be all good. Okay, so I lied. Another thing that you want to do is you want to grab these two servos, hit control again to select them both, change the torque to green, change the speed to 30, and that's it, right? And yeah, okay, now we're gonna save that again, and now we can actually pilot it. All right, it should work. Also, another thing you want to do is change your jet speed to somewhere around 50 or somewhere below 50. Save that again. Now we're gonna unanchor, and yeah, now we have a walking imposter. Yo, walking and working. Maybe we'll add a knife mechanic to this in a future video. Who knows? Among Us imposter. Imposter from Among Us. Yo, sus, come here. And yeah, I guess with that, we're gonna end up the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share the video with your friends. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.